This is lesson 10.3.1, and we're going to be talking about converting between the metric system and our customary system. So like in our last system, or last set of notes, we're going to copy down all the units of measure and how you convert. So go ahead and pause here and copy this down in your notebooks. You can see right here that 1 inch equals 2.54 centimeters. So this first item right here is our customary system in the United States. And then centimeters, even though we use that a lot here in the US, centimeters is actually part of the metric system. So here we're going to convert between the two systems. This next one, 1 foot, equals 0.3048 meters. Feet is again our system, and then meters is a metric system. The next one, 1 mile equals 1.609 kilometers. 1 mile is our system of units, and then kilometers would be the metric system. Going to the weight and mass, 1 ounce equals 28.35 grams. Remember, going back to King Henry, that our grams is our base unit of the metric system. So ounces would be the customary system. Then pound is what we use in the United States, and kilograms is what's part of the metric system. And this capacity continues the same pattern. So everything on the left-hand side is part of the US system or the customary system, and the right-hand side is all part of the metric system. So we're going to practice using these like we did yesterday, and it should be a review. So make sure you have this in your notebooks. Go ahead and pause if you need to before I move on. Okay, converting units of measurement. So copy and complete the statement. We're just going to look at the first one, 5 ounces to grams. So we know we're starting with ounces, and you would go back and look here and say, where do I have ounces to grams? So ounces to grams is going to be right here. So you want to make sure that you copy that down underneath your problem. 1 ounce equals 28.35 grams. So I'm going to put that over here. 1 ounce equals 28.35 grams. And so they give me 5 ounces. So I'm going to start with my ounces. 5 ounces. I always write that as a fraction, so over 1. And then I'm trying to get to grams, so I need to figure out how to cancel out this unit. So ounces would be my denominator, and grams would be my numerator. So I'd fill in the 1 as my denominator, because that goes with ounces, and the 28.35 as my numerator. So for most of you, this should be a review. Then you're going to multiply straight across. Your units of ounces would cross cancel. And then you do 5 times 28.35. So 28.35, I'm just going to show my work, times 5. So the hardest part about this lesson is going to be if you are struggling with multiplying with decimals. 5 times 5 is 25, carry your 2. 5 times 3 is 15 plus 2, 17, carry your 1. 5 times 8 is 40, plus 1, 41. Add the 4. 5 times 2 is 10, plus 4 is 14. And then right here, I need to move my decimal 1, 2 spots. So 1, 2. So 141.75 grams. Okay, let's go ahead and look at your next one. So this next one is going to be B, and here you're converting between kilometers and mile. So what's the first thing you need to do? If you said you need to look back at your chart, you are correct. And we're going between kilometers and miles. So I have that right over here. 1 mile equals 1.609 kilometers. So I'm going to write that down. 1 mile equals 1.609 kilometers. And then I'm going to use that to help me. So I start with 25.8 kilometers. And I want you guys to go ahead and pause and then try the rest of this one on your own, and then open it back up once you are ready. Over 1 times, my kilometers will become my denominator. So that would be 1.609. And then 1 mile would be my numerator. And now I need to multiply across. So on top, I'd get 25.8 kilometers, or miles, sorry. Miles, because my kilometers canceled out, over 1.609. Now here I have to divide, and for a lot of us, this is going to be a review. So in and out, 25.8 goes on the inside, and 1.609 is on the outside. And I now need to do what with my decimal? I need to move it over 1, 2, 3. And I have to do that right here. 1, 2, 3. In each of these spots, I'd add a 0. And I'd bring this decimal up here. And then I'd divide like normal, giving me 16.03. And on a lot of these ones, it's going to have you round to the nearest hundredth, tenth, so just make sure you're not doing too much. Pay attention to what the directions say for these problems. So nothing too different from our last few lessons. Here we're just working more with decimals. Okay, so for this problem here, you're comparing pounds to kilograms. So just like we did 2 days ago, in order to compare 8 pounds to kilograms, you have to convert to the same unit in order to compare. So either change your pounds to kilograms or your kilograms to pounds. So here I'd say 8 pounds. I'm going to convert that one to kilograms over 1 times, and then I need to look for my conversion factor. Pounds to kilograms is right here, so 0.454 kilograms. 1 pound equals 0.454 kilograms. If it's easier for you to multiply, you could have done this one to pounds instead. So then right here I have to put 0.454. Oh, that is wrong. I need to put 0.454 on the top because that's my kilograms. Over my 1 pound. And then here I just multiply across. So I switched what I was saying here. So let's just look back at this one more time to make sure I didn't confuse anyone. Because the kilograms is what I'm looking for, I needed to cancel out my pounds. So now I'd multiply this across, and 8 times 0.454 is 3.632 over 1. These pounds would cancel, giving you this in kilograms. Now I'm not done yet. Now I need to compare. So I have this is equal to 8 pounds, so 3.632. So when I look at the ones digit, they're both the same. When I look at the tenths digit, they're both the same. So I have to go to the hundredths. This one has a 3, and since this one doesn't have a number in the hundredth digit, it's actually a 0. So the 3 is bigger than the 0, so this side would be greater than. Okay, I want you to try these 3 on your own. When you are done, you can replay and check your work. Okay, so this is what you should have gotten for each one. and you just need to change each one of these units. So for this one, I changed the 110 inches, and I got 279.4 centimeters. That's what that was equivalent to. For this one over here, I changed the second one as well, and I got that was equal to 207.011. So this one would be greater. And then on this last one, I got that the 74 kilograms was equivalent to 162.99 pounds. So that one was larger as well. That is it for today's lesson. Tomorrow, you are going to be having a quiz, not on the concepts, but your quiz is going to be on your formula quiz. So make sure this is just from lesson 10.2. You need to make sure that you know all of those by Friday. And that is it.